and Liam loves them. And you walk in your home and you go ahead and change all your candles to the color you want.
I think the candles are one of the 10 faves
so
today.
Check it out on hsn.com. They sell themselves. Those are available for you. The sheet set, everybody's waiting. This is the moment. This is the time of year where you have to go ahead and buy and refresh your linen closet. You know why? Jeffrey's microfiber sheets, they're amongst our best selling in all of HSN. They are $10 off. They're on free shipping and handling. That's a big deal. They're not always on free shipping. They're on free shipping and handling. So now you can buy a new set of sheets for every bed. You know, experts say you should have 2 sets for each bed so that when one is laundering or one is washing, you got the other one ready to go. I love what you did here on these customer pick sheets. Remember, over 400 5-star ratings here. We got solids, we've got the Scotty Dog, and we got the plaids.
And we have free shipping.
Yes, that's my favorite part.
That's my favorite too. It's my favorite 4-letter word, free.
Me too. The best 4-letter F word. Okay, I'm not sure about that.
All right, so let's go through the colors, okay? On the bed, we have the black and the ivory.
That's the most limited, the black, by the way. So
always,
less than 200
always.
left. Okay.
It sells out first, so if you want black, do not hesitate.
And the king's already gone, by the way.
Okay. Then we have, of course, optic white. Always great to have spare white sheets for every bed in your house. Nothing looks better than fresh white sheets.
I agree.
Then we have the soft butter yellow. We have sage green.
Pretty.
I love this, especially if you have floral sheets already. You want something to go with them, a solid. This is the perfect color. Then we have our tan, which is like a warm khaki. Great for a boy's room. Great if your husband doesn't like florally things. Khaki with white, khaki with black.
By the way,
all get out.
Khaki with any print in the world, right? So easy.
Absolutely. Then our famous flag red. It's so hard to find red sheets. We've done it since day one. People love this. It's a true...
And on free shipping, you can now dress your beds for holiday.
Exactly, exactly. Then we have our blush pink. I love this. It's so beautiful and soft. It's just a great pink. It's like a cosmetic shade, you know, on your bed. Then we've got, of course, our classic navy. Also very hard to find a solid navy sheet. And you can see how perfectly it works with the gingham. And we've done the gingham in the navy. We've done the gingham in the red.
Pretty.
They work back perfectly together.
How about the red with this guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
How beautiful is that? With the soft blue, we've shown you that before. Then, of course, we have the tan and black tattersall. We've got the tattersall in the green and black, and we've got the tattersall in the orchid and black.
Pretty.
The tan and black goes back to that British tan tartan that you love.
Adore. And by the way, I mean, even on this bed, look at that.
How chic is that?
Isn't that
That is the way I would dress my bed. I would have solid ivory, I would have the solid black, and then I would have in the front the tattersall check.
See that? How pretty.
That's exactly the way I would dress my bed.
Look at how easy it is to get a classic American look, that beautiful American style that Jeffrey is famous for. You know, these are so easy to mix and match with whatever we already have at home, which is nice, you know, but also at this price, you know, now you could dress your bed for holiday. Have you ever thumbed through the holiday magazines and you're like, look how pretty, how holiday, how warm this home looks, how inviting it looks.
But I have all the shopping to do and I can't afford new sheets. Well, now you can.
Yes.
Now you can.
And then, of course, come on.
Look at the orchid, the solid orchid with that, how great that is.
By the way.
Look at this with solid black. Look how fabulous that is with the solid black.
You know what I love? How about the Scotty with the red, Jeffrey?
Oh.
How about the Scotty with the red? Look how sweet, how awesome is that for holidays?
Fantastic.
Isn't that pretty?
Fantastic.
So look, once again, you know, when you thumb through the holiday magazines and we're getting into the mood and you see those beautiful homes, I look at them and I see all the, you know, the candles and the mantelpiece and the beautiful bedrooms and the floral arrangements. Now is the time to refresh the beds. It hasn't, I mean, this is the best price at $29.95 and free shipping. Now you can buy one and dress the bed for holiday or go ahead and refresh the bedroom. But what a great deal today. By the way, $14.98 to get them home. So you don't even have to pay the full $29.95, which is already outstanding. These are always and consistently customer picks in Jeffrey's collection. 088370 is your item number. And remember, it doesn't matter what size you choose today, you still get the same price, which is a big deal, especially if you're shopping for more than one room.
And you know, Leslie, we don't do free shipping and handling on our sheets, but maybe once or twice a year.
I was gonna say.
So this is the time. If you love the sheets, if you've gotten them, if you've been considering trying them, this is the moment to dive in.
Yeah.
Don't hesitate.
Don't hesitate on that free shipping, and that's a big deal. I know that sometimes that's what pushes me to go ahead and do something, because you know, we're all on a budget this time of year, but we still want to make our home inviting. We are entertaining more people. People are coming over, and let me tell you, even if people aren't coming over, even if you live a very solitary lifestyle and it's just you and your pets or whatever the deal is, you owe it to yourself to have a home and to be surrounded by beautiful things. You know, and this could be one of the easiest things to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Something you're proud of, something you enjoy. Your bedroom should be your refuge.
Yep.
That should be your own private spa. That's your place to get away from the world, to get away from the hubby, to get away from your kids.
I agree.
You know, this is where you go to replenish and restore and renew yourself. So why not treat yourself a little bit?
I was going to say, you know, this is such a sweet price point. You know, as I said, even if it's just you by yourself, $14.98. You can have brand new sheets.
Yeah.
And I invite you to, you know what I like to do, especially this time of year, I like to donate to the animal shelters a lot of times. They're always looking for sheets and blankets and all this good stuff. Donate all your tattered sheets and whatever you got mismatched and going on, and refresh your bedroom. They're on free shipping and handling. And these are some of the top sellers in Jeffrey's entire collection, and some of the best-selling sheets in all of HSN. So I want you to understand, Jeffrey's Microfiber is always top of the line.
And it's the kind of gift that when you give it to someone, you know, they are so excited because they know they're going to use it. As long as you know the size of their bed. This is something they're not going to re-gift. This is something they're not going to throw in the back of a closet and you'll never see.
You're right.
They're going to love this.
And there's something really nice about knowing you just spent $29, right? And that's it, not a penny more, because it's on free shipping and handling. And there's something nice about knowing microfiber is this fine, lovely hand feel. It feels really beautiful. They are tightly woven, so they kind of, they have a little bit of longevity. They last really long. The colors don't fade.
They don't fade.
You
they don't clog. They don't pill the way cotton sheets do.
That's
where you get those balls.
$29.95. All of those things checked off your list.
You can't buy a cotton pillowcase, a single pillowcase, for $29.95. Here you're getting a whole set of sheets. Sheets that perform. You know, the other thing I love is they dry in the dryer for half the time. So not only are you saving money, but you're saving energy. You're saving the environment because you're not having that dryer go on and on and on.
So I want to do two things. I want to invite callers, because I know thousands of you have purchased Jeffrey's microfiber sheets. These are customer pick sheets, 657 reviews, 402 perfect 5-star. They're on free shipping and handling. Call us, tell everybody that hasn't tried these microfiber sheets how fantastic they are. And then I've got some customer reviews that we can actually throw up on the screen too. I want to read some of these, because the one that called my attention, she wrote, or he wrote, I'm not sure, these are the best sheets I've bought in my adult life. I mean, that's a huge statement. They are soft, they're cozy, and they launder well. Great for the price. So you can find that review right now on hsn.com. Love the aqua stripe color, so soothing. The fabric is like a rose petal, easy care. Thanks, Jeffrey. We have another one that says, I'm really impressed with the quality of these sheets. They wash up beautifully. So, you know, just like these 3 reviews that I've read, there are tons and tons of reviews on hsn.com. Read for yourself. It is the easiest purchase that you will make with the biggest impact. Sheets are very personal. You're sleeping in them. We hope you're sleeping in them every single day. We hope you're having adequate rest. They are very personal. They're up against your skin. If they did not feel good, they would not be customer picks.
Right. We would hear about it.
Yeah, we would hear. We would know about it. And we'd have to change it, because we need you. We love you. We want to make you happy. So what's really nice is that I have 10 colors. I have plaids for you, and then I have solids. We should run those through again. Final 4 minutes of the presentation. 088370. Everybody pays the same price, whether you're picking up twin, full, queen, or king, and everybody gets the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, and the pillowcases, one with the twin, by the way. So let's run through colors once again, Jeffrey. Lots of options.
The black and ivory, which we have here on the bed, black being the most limited, as it always is. It's nearly impossible to find black sheets, and these black sheets stay black.
Yep.
Then we've got our flag red, we've got our optic white, butter yellow, sage green, tan, which is a great warm khaki color, our ballet pink, our great navy, marine navy. You've got your navy and white gingham, red and white gingham, your soft blue plaid. You've got your Tattersall in tan and black, green and black, orchid and black Tattersall, solid orchid, which has been a great sheet for its great color, and of course, our Scotty Dog print.
By the way, the Scotty Dog print after the black is the next most popular, will be the next to go. We have the item number for additional pillowcases on the bottom of the screen. So you get a pair, 248440 is your item number if you want to pick up 2 additional pillowcases. And that might be a good thing too if you want to do what Jeffrey and I were talking about.
Yeah, if you want to go and have black and ivory,
isn't that
and
great?
then do
maybe just pick up the pair of Scotty pillowcases, because a lot of people already own your microfiber sheets, but you know, at these prices and the free shipping, it's like a no-brainer. You know, I'm telling you, it's the easiest way to make the biggest impact in your home, and that's to refresh those bedrooms. You know, it could be something as simple as putting red sheets on the bed and putting like a gorgeous vase with white roses or white chrysanthemums, or, you know, it could be something that simple.
You know, Leslie, at $14 and change,
right?
You can't afford not to buy them. I mean, what can you buy for? You can barely go to the movies. One person for $14.
My mom, bless her heart, she was helping me organize my linen closet, and she was helping me organize. I can't tell you how many mismatched pillowcases I had, items that were matched but had faded in color. So maybe the pillowcase,
they didn't go together.
So they didn't even go together. And look.
Or how about the fitted sheet where the elastic casing has come out
like a quitter? Exactly, a quitter fitted sheet.
We all have that.
Yeah.
We all have that. Let's admit it. Let's, you know.
Yeah, let's move forward.
Let's go forward. Let's empty out that drawer, or in some people's cases, that closet, that linen closet. Get rid of all those things. Like you said, donate it to people who could use it, who are less fortunate than we are, who can't afford $14 to get something home that's going to really, really make our beds and our bedrooms special.
And you owe it to yourself. You know, so many guests like you that I've learned from that said, Leslie, people deserve to surround themselves with things of beauty. So maybe it is a fresh rose on your vanity. Maybe it is a fresh, crisp pair or set of sheets, you know, that you cuddle up in. Maybe it is one of the blankets that we presented to you at the beginning of the hour. The point is that treat yourself well, because you're all you got. You know, you treat yourself well,
treat yourself
sleep well.
And treat your guest. I mean, this is the time of the year, more than any other time, when you have cousins and aunts and uncles and grandparents and kids coming home from school, coming to your house, coming to live in your guest bedroom. And
it does stress you out. I remember the first time I had somebody, when I first had my first apartment, and somebody came over, and I was stressed about what my towels looked like, what my sheets looked like, what my mattress looked like. I was afraid that they'd notice that there was a stain, you know. So it does cause a little bit of stress for you. At this price and on free shipping, today is the day. Right now, right here is the moment to pick up a brand new fresh set of sheets. Jeffrey's microfiber sheets are not hot. They feel like Jeffrey made, and there is a difference, like the inside of a rose petal, and it's true. Not even the outside, the inside of a rose petal, where it's like a brushed kind of suede feel.
Slightly suede, but not heavy, not flannelly.
Yes.
Just super soft.
They float over your skin. They feel really good. And you know, honestly, at this price and the free shipping, it's a wonderful and easy way to make that big wow in the bedroom. So remember to add the extra pillowcases if you want to go ahead and maybe play with color. You know, maybe you already have some great sheets at home and you want to go ahead and add extra pillows. The pillowcases, the item number will be on the bottom of the screen for you, but also those are customer picks. And remember, the black and the Scotty will be the first to go, always the most popular. But what a great deal. We've got solids, we've got plaids, and we've even got that cute Scotty dog, which always